We treat our modern relationships like failing startups, applying metrics, therapy worksheets, and optimized routines to fix the friction. We operate under the assumption that gathering enough data and understanding our psychological patterns will automatically solve our problems. But for highly analytical people, this intense focus on psychology acts as a sophisticated defense mechanism, an armor of cleverness that allows us to study a relationship from a distance rather than participating in it. Treating love as a complex puzzle to be solved provides a high-level way to avoid the raw vulnerability of being truly known by someone else. High performers often retreat to the library, a safe, abstract realm of theory and mental models where they can analyze their lives without actually living them. This blueprint maps the cost of that retreat. When you hide in the library, you abandon the kitchen, the stubborn, messy reality of daily life. This creates presence bankruptcy. You are physically in the room, but mentally you are extracting insights or drafting clever responses instead of listening. We maintain this state using cognitive defense structures, like stacking. By bringing podcasts or intellectual tasks into shared physical spaces, we ensure our attention is always safely divided. The frameworks we use to work on the relationship end up preemptively starving our partners of the unmediated presence they actually need. Long-term relationship survival does not require perfectly engineered therapy sessions. It functions on an entirely different frequency. This schematic shows high bandwidth, few bits. Relationships initially require massive data transfers, but eventually compress history into a private lexicon. A partner asks, "What's something you thought when we first met that you no longer believe?" The reply, "That we would not live past 35. Those digits hold the weight of her surviving cancer, his early childhood trauma, and a shared private mythology only they understand. Intimacy lives in these shared codes, signals that carry a lifetime of meaning and require zero explanation from the people who hold them. Intellectualizing disrupts this beautiful compression. When one partner retreats back to the library to over-explain a moment, they shatter that private code. This often takes the form of set-free giving. You hand your partner a clever insight or an aphorism because it comes with a built-in exit strategy. You deliver the solution, then you get to leave the conversation. This stands in contrast to stay and be dependent on giving. This requires the messy vulnerability of having no exit strategy at all. Every attempt to intellectually optimize our communication shrinks our shared emotional environment, turning love into a project instead of a presence. To grow old together, we must abandon the intellectual library and move into the stubborn, literal reality of the kitchen. Re-entering that reality requires a behavioral fix called the Sacred Block Protocol. The rules are strict. 1 hour daily. Devices stay in another room. You are not there to analyze the relationship or extract data. You are there to inhabit the moment. Commitment means choosing to stay in a literal room rather than perfecting an abstract artifact built for display. Measuring success requires shifting our language from psychological labels to physical verbs. Success isn't practicing active listening, it's washing the dishes or staying silent. This diagram provides the unhackable litmus test for long-term love. Does she experience you as easier to be with than 3 months ago? That experience comes from quiet, consistent actions, allowing silence to sit, sharing responsibility without keeping score, and refusing cleverness as an exit. We grow old together by setting down the intellectual armor and abandoning the exit strategy. All that's left is to stay in the room.